Services and Girl Child Development, while Commissioner for Housing, Honorable Godness Angili, has been asked to supervise the Ministry of Youth Development with immediate effect. The directives were conveyed in a statement by the Commissioner for Works, Rural Roads and Public Information, Mr. Charles Aniagu. Mr. Aniagu explained that the changes became necessary after the resignation of the former Commissioner for Humanitarian Affairs, Community Support Services and Girl Child Development, Ms. Orode Udwanga, and the former Commissioner for Youth Development, Barrister Thangod Harry Trenkure. The two former commissioners resigned to pursue their political ambitions, specifically to contest seats in the Delta State House of Assembly ahead of the 2007 general elections. Governor Brewer expressed appreciation for their service to the state and wished them success in their future endeavors. According to the statement, the new supervisory arrangement takes immediate effect, pending further announcement by the state government. The state government has intensified efforts to improve learning conditions in public schools across the state, with the production and phased distribution of new school furniture to primary and secondary schools. The Commissioner for Works, Rural Roads and Public Information, Mr. Charles Aniagu,
he explained the government expanded the intervention to include furniture, laboratories, to improve teaching and learning. He explained that schools would not receive equal quantities of furniture, as allocation would depend on enrollment figures and existing facilities in each school. According to him, the Oborevwori administration has introduced strict monitoring measures to ensure that interventions are based strictly on verified needs rather than political considerations. Mr. Aniagu said the governor had directed ministries to stop arbitrary project nominations by public office holders, insisting that all projects must emerge from professionally verified needs assessment. He added that interventions now include classroom renovation, construction of new classroom blocks, laboratories, toilets, administrative buildings, and other essential facilities. Mr. Aniagu commented
200, you will go there and give their furniture of 500. 200, you will go there and give their furniture of 500.
Managing Director, Setal Consolidated Enterprises, Chief Suru Salami, assured the state government that the company was working tirelessly to meet project deadlines. Ejime Uduime reporting.
Governor Sheriff Oborevwori has commissioned an ultra-modern police station in Abo Ndukwa East local government area, constructed by the Delta State Oil Producing Areas Development Commission, the SUPADEC. The governor described the project as a strategic investment aimed at strengthening security, maintaining peace, and improving policing capacity in Ndukwa East and other oil-producing communities in the state. Governor Oborevwori, accompanied by the Managing Director of the SUPADEC, Chief Festus Chonogo, the Ndukwa representative on the SUPADEC board, Dr. Charles Olisa, and other stakeholders noted that the facility would create a safer environment for residents, businesses, and investors. Speaking with journalists after the commissioning, Chief Ochonogo commended the governor for providing the support needed for infrastructural development across the SUPADEC mandate areas and urged communities to protect government projects in their domains. Also speaking, Dr. Charles Olisa assured constituents that more developmental projects would be executed in Ndukwa communities in line with the more agenda of the Oborevwori administration. Other stakeholders at the event praised Governor Oborevwori and the SUPADEC for their continued investment in oil-producing communities, describing the police station as another sign of government's commitment to grassroots development. Away from Delta State, Edo North Senator Adams Oshomole has called for the Senate President Godswill Akpabio to step down over the controversial amendment to the Senate Standing Orders. Senator Oshomole, who addressed newsmen in Abuja, said the new eligibility conditions for principal officers in the upper legislative chamber exposed what he described as a moral crisis in the leadership of the Senate. The former Edo State governor argued that Akpabio, who currently presides over the chamber, would himself fail to meet the requirement contained in the amended rules being pushed by the Senate leadership. He further questioned Akpabio's qualification under the proposed framework, The senator also faulted what he described as attempts to alter established procedures for political advantage, citing the evidence of former Senate President David Mark as an example of leadership attained under existing rules. His comments come amid growing controversy surrounding the amendment of the Senate standing orders passed earlier this week. Under revised rules, only senators who have completed at least 2 uninterrupted and consecutive terms would qualify to contest for positions such as Senate President and other principal offices in the 11th National Assembly. The African Democratic Congress, ADC, in Delta State has successfully conducted its state non-elective congress in Asaba. Henry Onogwa reports.
The Congress featured the inauguration of the party executives was monitored by chairperson of the ADC Congress Electoral Committee, Pastor Antonia, who described the essence as peaceful, transparent, and successful.
Every Nigerian political party should adopt.
The state party chairman, Austin Okole, says that the world and local government congresses had already been concluded successfully, describing the ADC as a party founded on discipline, integrity, and respect for constitutional provisions.
The state party non-elective congress. So that is what is taking place right away. And we just finished the congress by the grace of God.